We have some breaking news live at 5 from Sky 2 and Marina Del Rey. LAPD searching for a stolen SUV with a baby inside. Police say a woman went into a store in the 13,000 block of Maxella Avenue. She left the baby inside the SUV. Now, when she came out, the SUV and the baby were gone.
LAPD has been looking for a silver Honda CRV, California plate 7YWP809. If you see this vehicle, please call police.
And now to the big storm. It's breaking news all over Southern California. In Castaic, a deadly crash involving first responders on the 5 freeway. One of them was killed, 2 others critically injured.
Also, dramatic video from Burbank. Flooding and mud flow swamped Country Club Drive near the Latuna burn scar. Right now, Country Club Drive at Via Montana is closed.
And freeways everywhere. They are swamped today. Sky 2 over southbound I-5 near Sheldon Street in Sun Valley. As you can see right here, a huge truck was trapped in the water. Right now, that part of the freeway is closed.
And flooding and mud also closed the 101 freeway in both directions between the 150 in Ventura County to Milpas Street in Santa Barbara. Caltrans crews are working to clear it. And mandatory evacuations in some areas that are affected by the Woolsey fire. People now in the Seminole Springs mobile homes estates in Agora Hills and Paseo Canyon Malibu West were told to leave. Also, a mandatory evacuation was ordered for people in the Trabuco Creek area in Orange County. The powerful second storm left problems, as you can see, basically everywhere. Yeah, it's a mess out there. We have live team coverage on this wild weather. Let's begin with CBS 2 meteorologist Amber Lee. She's tracking the storm and also all these weather warnings. Amber.
All right, so we are still looking at very heavy and intense rain, the very same system or rain that we saw earlier this afternoon that went right over Ventura County and also LA County. You can see it is still sitting right over the Inland Empire and also Orange County, where we still have these flash flood warnings in place. All the other flash flood warnings for Ventura County and LA County have expired. So you can see right here the Holy Fire burn scar areas under this flash flood warning, at least for the next few minutes, up until about 5:15. It's been taking place for the last couple of hours, and that means we have this heavy rain band that continues to sit right over the area, bringing rain rates just under ½ an inch every half hour, or just over ½ an inch per hour. So you could see that this is that system. The core of it is still right off the coast of Northern California. It hasn't really fully made its way on land just yet, but we're also dealing with another system that that's going to trail the heels of the system. So I'll have more on when we can expect that and when we'll start to be drying up coming up. Back to you.
Not out of the woods yet. All right, Amber, thank you. And the Ventura County Sheriff's Department, they are mourning the loss of one of its own today. A volunteer member of the search and rescue team was killed today, and 2 other members were very badly hurt. This happened on the northbound 5 near the Vista del Lago exit. The men saw an accident. They stopped to help, but then a car crashed right into them. CBS 2's Cara Finstrom has more.
As unrelenting rain and wind pounded the 5 this morning, a solemn salute and procession. These first responders had just lost one of their own. Jeff Dye, a Ventura County Sheriff Department search and rescue volunteer, was rushing to help others in a crashed vehicle when another driver lost control, striking and killing him.
We're just out here doing our job. You know, it's a very unfortunate circumstance whenever we have a situation that it could have been prevented.
The search and rescue team was headed down the 5 here in this pouring rain, heading to training when they spotted a car overturned in the median and pulled over to try and help.
The volunteers with the search and rescue usually help out at collisions, as well as if there's vehicles over the side, they have the equipment to go down into areas with their equipment to help extricate people from vehicles over the side.
3 other members of the search and rescue team were also injured, one critically, and at least one LA County fire paramedic was also hurt, but is now reportedly in stable condition. In all, 9 people, including the drivers and passengers of both vehicles, were taken to hospitals. From near Pyramid Lake, Cara Finstrom, CBS 2 News.
In Orange County, an elderly woman and a pregnant woman were trapped when that tree fell on top of a car on Lawara Street in Anaheim. Luckily, the women were not hurt. Now to CBS 2's Jeff Nguyen live in Malibu with some problems over there. Jeff?
Well, Sarah and Chris, the first thing I want to do is show you how this community has been hit twice by hardship in recent months. First of all, right behind me, you can see that the hillsides are completely scarred by the recent Woolsey fire. And as I pop up here, take a look at how the ground is still blackened since that fire. Now, when the flames raced through here, they burned away a portion of this metal sign. That's part one. Part two, come with me this way. Take a look at all of the water that is rushing down these rain-soaked hills today after the rain came down. The water has basically wiped out this little residential road and brought a lot of mud and debris. And as we pan our camera this way, take a look. This is about a foot of mud that has caked all along this road, making it not passable. On top of that, there is a portion of this tree that is jammed right here as well. When we walk over here, I want to give you a sense of how dangerous this water is. It's moving very quickly, so I'm not going to step in it. I'm going to stay at the water's edge. But let me go ahead and give you a listen with my mic to get a sense of how quickly this thing is moving. In fact, I'm being told to wrap. So the reminder is, if you see standing water or moving water, do not drive in there because it could be potentially very deadly. Live in Malibu, Jeff Nguyen, CBS 2 News.
All right, Jeff, thank you. And as we've been saying, there's still more rain in the forecast, so definitely going to create more of a mess out there. Also, more storm watch coverage. That's coming up. We'll have Amber's full forecast. Also, we are live in Montecito.
Now to our other big story. As you know, it is Super Bowl weekend. A live look at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, where in less than 24 hours, your LA Rams will take the field against the New England Patriots.
The time is now. The team is ready, and so are the fans. Today, LA Rams fans, they gathered for a big rally.
Our Pat Harvey, Jeff Michael are in Atlanta to anchor our Super Bowl coverage. Hey, guys.
Hey. Chris and Sarah, welcome to Atlanta, a city that is jumping, and with just the fans from the Rams, definitely the Patriots to an extent. You can feel the excitement.
But we got to be fair. The Patriots fans turned out.
Yeah,
However,
they did.
our fans were better. I mean, they held
Exactly.
a major rally in Centennial Park today for the team. And let me tell you something, the blue and the gold was well represented. Hey Atlanta, the Ramily has arrived. Los Angeles Rams fans are starting to make their presence felt. Saturday afternoon, the Rams yellow and blue took over Atlanta Centennial Olympic Park for the Rams official fan rally.
Everybody in the country, except for New England, St. Louis, and New Orleans, everybody else is cheering for the Rams. Atlanta has been amazing.
From Rampage and the Rams cheerleaders to Rams fans from around the globe.
I would have crawled on my hands and feet. I would have walked backwards. I would have cartwheeled. I'd have flown here if I could have had wings. It's just definitely worth the trip.
From Mexico, 29 hours in driving.
Rams fans were representing, even Snoop D-O-double-G.
Coach McVay's doing a great job. The organization is like full 360 turnaround. The spirit is back in LA. The football, you know, the feeling is there. It's back home.
It's like this and like that, like this.
If the Rams could bring half the energy and excitement that we saw today on Sunday, I like their chances. Whose house? Rams house.
And you know, Pat, I think you would agree. One thing I found, the Rams fans are so loose. The Patriots fans are a little more concerned. A little concerned.
Yeah, the guy in the kilt, you know what he said? I could have crawled just to get myself here from my... Anyway, all right, Jimmy. See how excited I am?
Exactly.
I'm happy just listening to you two. This is a lot of fun, folks.
Well, you know, you told me that the Rams got some good news today that could be inspirational for them tomorrow.
It certainly can be, Pat. I really believe it because for the second year in a row, the Rams' number 99, Aaron Donald, has been named the Defensive Player of the Year. This makes back-to-back years that Donald has been named the Defensive Player of the Year. Many people think he's the best defensive player in the entire league. And if the Rams are to have any chance at beating the New England Patriots tomorrow, Aaron Donald must put a lot of pressure on Tom Brady right up the middle, along with Ndamukong Suh, and of course we'll find out about that right here on CBS 2 tomorrow. Now, the Rams went through their final workout today at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium here, and of course it was picture day, and there was a lot of pictures that were taken, as you can see, and also the families were there so they could have a good time. But I caught up with three Hall of Famers who gave me their thoughts on Super Bowl 53.
If you get off to a good start and everybody's even, through the first quarter, then it's cool. But if it gets uneven, quickly, then, somebody's going to be pressing. And if it's the Rams, then it's going to be a long day. If they get two touchdowns down early in the game, it's going to be a problem, I think.
I think if the Rams focus on the Patriots and their experience and all these years of, how they're just such a great organization in terms of being there every year, the game is lost before you even play it. And I don't think they'll do that.
It looks like the Rams will not be intimidated, though.
Oh, why would they? I mean, they earned the right to be here, to represent the NFC. They're battle-tested. They've weathered a lot of storms, and these guys are a talented group of men. So, the intimidation factor when you're a competitor, it doesn't exist.
Tim Brown, Terrell Davis, and Willie McGinnis, you can't find any better opinions than those three guys because they know what it's like to win and win big. And McGinnis, of course, when he was with the Patriots.
That's right. Yeah, they have been here. This was really great, too, to see them walking around and just talking to people. And they look more relaxed because they're not playing tomorrow. I saw Tim Brown in the hotel. Just walked by, hey.
And they were in awe of you.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
We have a lot more ahead for you coming up later.
Yes, we do. So stay with us for now. Chris is here. We're going to send it back to you in L.A.
Yeah, and Pat, I love how you say the Patriot fans, they turned up, but the Rams fans are better.
We'll go with that
Couldn't
one.
agree more. And then you got Snoop out there.
Yeah.
All right, we'll check back in with you in a few minutes.
CBS 2 is your official home of the Rams in Super Bowl 53. Catch all the action tomorrow at 3:30 right here on CBS 2.
And more Storm Watch team coverage. That's coming up.
The rain is not over yet. Amber has the details on the third storm heading our way.
LA